Where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now. Where I am now, I'm better than before. I'm through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now. Where I am now, I'm better than before.
Good morning. What a beautiful, beautiful day it is in the neighborhood. Hampton Roads is absolutely sunny and it's feeling good. And I'm just glad to be here in the land of the living. Hi, I'm Yolanda Hinton, host of FYI Morning Show Live. I want to welcome our listeners, our viewers, because they've already popped on Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you all like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channels. As a matter of fact, if you could go right now to YouTube, we have the newest platform there, and that's FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. And you can go to the one that's been there all the time, Crystal Records One, Ciara, ISTO Records One. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, follow me, and I promise I will follow you all back. I've been following you all. Thank you so much for helping the numbers to go up. If you haven't been on TikTok, get over to TikTok and make sure you follow Y Hinton, YHINTON. You'll probably see FYI Radio Show as well. And follow me. I promise I will follow you back. What a beautiful day it is. And I tell you what, this is actually Hump Day Wednesday. You all should be up and popping. It's the middle of the week. Look, I want to introduce our sponsor to you all, and you all just take a listen real quick.
Beats and Pedals, bike ride, walk and roll, music and wellness for the community event. Portside Park in Portsmouth, Friday night. Don't miss the Power Pitch competition for your chance at $500 sponsored by Dominion Energy. Saturday, join the Pedaling for Peace bicycle ride, walk and roll. All wheels are welcome. The Crab and Wine Festival, live music from Rock Jazz, Ramanta and Friends. Sunday, sound baths, yoga meditation, and reflective walking. Powerful praise and pedals, pop out, church service. Get your early bird tickets, beatsandpedalsfestival.com. September 18th through the 20th.
I tell you what, that is Beats and Pedals Festival coming, and there's so much going on. As a matter of fact, we have Miss Serena Mann, who's with us, that's going to talk about Beats and Pedals Bike Ride, Walk, and Music Festival. It is very exciting, and we want to say good morning to you, Serena Mann.
Grand Rising. Thank you so much, Yolanda, for having me back on the show. I'm really excited to be here today to share with the community all of the wonderful things that we have coming up.
Yeah, so Serena, tell us a little bit about yourself, the folk that don't know you, and I'm sure it's plenty that do. Just tell us a little bit about this one, yourself first, where you're from, and then we're going to talk about this great event.
Well, I am Serena Mann, and I am a blessed and favored child of the Most High, true and living God. That is my number one thing that I want everybody to know about me, that I'm God's daughter. And I grew up in a small part of Chesapeake called Bears Quarters back in the day. It doesn't look anything like it used to, but when I was a little girl growing up, it was almost like a hidden garden because it was so off the beaten path and people didn't really know about it back then. And it was a street that consisted of 95% family members. So, some way, form, or fashion, we were all related to 95% of the people that lived on 711 Road. And
Wow.
growing up there was a little church that I attended called Pleasant Grove Pentecostal Holiness Church. And if y'all know anything about Pentecostal Holiness churches, you're going to be in church all day long. And
Yes.
so that was the beginning of who I was and who I am. And the things that I learned being in church and just the gift and the calling that God had put on my life to work with children catapulted me into who I am today with being a multi daycare center owner. I've always worked with children and I still work with children now, but I've learned to provide services not just for the children, but for their entire family because it's needed. If you have a child that's going back home and the home has lack in any form, then that's going to disrupt that child's learning and their development. And so we want to make sure we can bridge the gap so that the parents can be supported and have what they need so that they can show up in their best capacity to help their children.
What a
And so that's just
beautiful
a
name.
little bit about who I am.
I tell you what, you've been doing so much. Ever since I met you, you've been doing so many things in the community and providing for our children safe and sound. That is absolutely a marvelous thing. Our children need all the support they can get, all the love they can get, all the education they can get. And being able to serve children and their mothers and fathers, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I want to say congratulations to your business, Safe and Sound. I want to now talk about this great event that's taking place, Beats and Petals Festival. Tell us about it and tell us the purpose and the mission for this wonderful event.
Absolutely. Before I jump into that, I just want to clarify something. Our childcare is Heavenly Hearts. Safe and Sound is a capacity building program that is part of our nonprofit foundation that provides wraparound services for the children and their families. And I know that it's confusing. A lot of people think that Safe and Sound is its own entity, but it's not. It's a program. So we'll talk more about Safe and Sound later. But Beats and Pedals is actually one of our signature fundraising events for the Safe and Sound program. And our goal was to use music and movement to fight back against crime and violence that was going on in the city of Portsmouth, but all throughout Hampton Roads. A couple of years ago, our nonprofit was selected as one of the CBOs by the Portsmouth Police Department to offer programs and services to help decrease crime and violence. And with that opportunity, we found that there was so many like solopreneurs, small business owners that were wearing 15 hats like myself or more. And there were so many grassroots organizers that had really, really big hearts and big aspirations, but they had limited capacities. A lot of them were funding everything out of their own pockets and not really having a network, a place where they could feel heard and seen and where people actually understood their pain. And so the Safe and Sound Network was born to help grassroots organizers expand their impact by connecting them with the necessary resources and connections that were, vital for growth. And so from there, we had to keep it going. And so last year we did our first Beats and Pedals Festival, and we had a very good turnout. It was very successful. And so all of the partners that were involved, it took I want to say about at least 10 or 15 partners to pull it off last year. And this year we've grown. This year we have about 45 partners that have stepped up and said, I'm going to do my part to keep the community safe. You know, I'm going to show up, I'm going to show out, and I'm going to do whatever I can. And so we decided that from the feedback we got from the participants last year, we were going to make it a 3-day festival instead of a 1-day event. So that way people could enjoy the different aspects of it. And so Friday night, we're doing economic empowerment as the theme, Yolanda. So for all those business owners out there or aspiring business owners, this is your space. This is where you'll be able to network with other business owners. You'll be able to see or either participate in a pitch competition for a chance to win a cash prize sponsored by Dominion Energy. And then you also have the opportunity to be a part of the conversation with our Rhythms of Change panel discussion. We want to make sure that the community reestablishes communication. Does that sound familiar, girl? Because it seems like people don't talk anymore, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and we need to talk about the issues that are going on in our community. And so that's what the Rhythms of Change panel discussion is all about. And then we will end that Friday night with a TED Talk by Dr. Malira Carey. And that's just beautiful. We have a wonderful lineup. Saturday, we have our Pedaling for Peace bicycle ride that's going to kick off at 9 a.m. at the Portside Park. And when we come back, we're going to crack some crabs, we're going to sip some wine, and we're going to let Raw Jazz and Ramonta and friends bring the music and the vibes, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves while we're supporting a good cause, which is to decrease crime and violence. And then Sunday, we're going to finish the day off with our spiritual awakening, where we'll have in the morning, for people that don't go to church, a reflective walk. We'll have meditation and yoga by the water. We'll have sound baths. We have a couple of fitness clubs that are coming out. Want to give a big shout out to Mike, the fitness junkie, for stepping up and being one of our premier wellness partners, as well as Christina with Free Kind. She serves non-alcoholic beverages that are very delicious, but you don't have to have alcohol to have a good time. And just a plethora of others. But I had to shout out our premier wellness partners, because they're really going to be making sure that on Sunday, everything for health and wellness is just amazing. And then we're going to entertain our Bible thumpers. You know, the people that love to set things on Holy Ghost fire. 1 to 6, we're going to be having, we have about 15 churches and gospel groups that have decided they're going to come and bring the church outside the walls, girl. Wow. So they're going to be doing speakers, praise dancers, choirs, groups, just everyone there for 3 days, one mission, one band, one sound, fighting back against crime and violence. So Beats and Pedals is the 18th to the 20th of September, and that's what we have going on. It's a lot, but it's all good.
It's a lot, but what a worthy cause. What is some of the feedback you're getting? You said you had one previously, Beats and Pedals. What are you hearing from the community?
They are amazed. They are excited. They have never heard of half the things that we're doing all being put together. And so I give God glory for that, because he gave these divine downloads on what we should do and how we should do it. And so I'm very appreciative that the community is receiving everything so well. Matter of fact, it's been received so well that one of our community sponsors, we have a media sponsor, the Vane magazine, Hampton Roads Vane magazine, they have so graciously donated probably about 10 family 4-packs that we're going to be giving out all throughout the time leading up to the event, as well as when we get to the event. I'm talking about places that would normally cost you a few hundred of dollars.
Yes.
We're giving it away courtesy of the Hampton Roads Vein magazine. So we have tickets to Dave and Buster's fun packs. We have My Little Gym in Virginia Beach. We have the Sky Zone trampoline park. We have the Chesapeake Crab and Wine Festival. We have the ping pong for charities. I think it's called like some kind of extravaganza and countless others, Top Golf. I mean, I just was blown away with her generosity, the owner.
Mm.
I mean, I know she said she was going to help us and she was going to sponsor, but I did not know that she was going to pour out of her bosom so plentifully. And so I just thank the Hampton Roads Vein magazine so much. And all the other partners, Bluebell Ice Cream, they're going to be coming giving out free ice cream, to the community. We have Impact VA that's going to be doing our food distribution. So even if you just want to come and attend the Black Wall Street vendor market that's going on Saturday and Sunday, that's free. That's where we're giving out over 5,000 pounds of groceries, Yolanda, free.
Amazing.
Bring your grocery bags and come get what you need. Giving out shoes, book bags, clothes. We want to love on the community and let them know that we're here doing this together.
That is absolutely amazing. What a wonderful mission, purpose. The festival sounds like it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. But I know it takes work and I know it takes others to help you fulfill this. Tell us who's working with you, some of the people in your immediate inner circle.
I would have to definitely give it up to my Safe and Sound family. The partners in Safe and Sound have been instrumental in making sure that everything can continue to move along. So Karen Bailey with Youth Earn and Learn Jobs for Kids, she is one of our most active Safe and Sound partners, along with Jason Wells with Hype Factory Fitness, Tanya Pass with You Need to Know Ministries, Lamonte and April Jett with Behind the Mask Healing, Pastor Geraldine Ford in the Blessed Hope Church. They've been outstanding. Pastor Garlina Ramos and Bishop Stephen Ramos, they have been, they are a power couple to the nth degree. Okay. And they don't play when it comes about advancing the kingdom of heaven. So they have just been so instrumental with so many things, getting these other churches, involved. They've helped us by agreeing to, provide sound for us. And, being in the entertainment industry, sound is not an easy thing to execute. And
Absolutely.
it's not something cheap either.
Absolutely.
So the fact that God touched their heart and their spirit to just sponsor those things, to share the resources that they have, I thank God for them. And I'm at a place right now that I know that there's others, Frances Knight Thompson and Chain Breakers. She has been amazing. Jasmine Moss and Timothy Moss with the Threshing Floor Church. They have been instrumental. The Portsmouth Lighthouse Church, they have been one of our sponsors. They have donated monetarily, given volunteers, and so many others. And if I didn't say your name, please charge it to my head and not my heart. That's one of those tricky things about when you're asked who's helping and you have such an abundance of help. In the moment, you may not remember every single person's name, but I appreciate every single person that is on the team that is helping to make this thing successful. Even our local influencers that are on our team. It's a young lady named Elaine. She is on all social media handles and she's been hyping it up. She has been a very, very instrumental part of our team with getting the word out. She's been with us from the beginning. So we thank God for her and her ability to connect with the masses and to get the information to them. And so many others. I just can't think of them all. Portsmouth United, the organization through the police department, and Miss Chantel Matthews, them being so willing to believe in the CBOs and the grassroots organizations and the work that we're doing, and to, trust us to provide programs and to give us funding opportunities. I really appreciate them so much. And, even the police chief, Stephen Jenkins, the city of Portsmouth, uh, police department has just been amazing. And the sheriff department as well. So many others. It's like, as I'm saying it, I just
So
am
many.
remembering even our civic league. Big shout out to the best civic league in the 757 Wilson Ward Gosport Civic League, my Eastern Star chapter, Elizabeth Fragrance Rose, um, so many people. I
Yeah.
love all of the support. And the support has been overwhelming. That saying that God said that you can't beat God's given,
Yes.
no matter how hard you try. This is a real life example of what that looks like, because the support has been so overwhelmingly plentiful that it's nothing but God. Who's been to an event, Yolanda, where you have like over 14 to 15 church people,
Coming
pastors
together.
that are coming together
Yes.
for one mission? Nothing but God could orchestrate that.
Absolutely. I want to pick your brain as far as how you all come together to decide what is going to be featured, what's going to be highlighted, who's going to do what. You got food, you got all kind of things for the community. It seems like you're meeting every need. How does this start? What do you do? Sit down together with your team and you all say, these are the needs of the community. This is what we're going to do.
So the first thing I would say is you need to pray, because I'm very adamant that you can do
Yes.
good things, but I've learned in my short 41 years that every good thing is not a God thing. And so you got to be very intentional that what you're doing is truly spirit led and ordained by our Father. Because if you're moving like that, He's going to provide everything you need.
Yes.
And after you have prayed and God has shown you what to do, proclaim into the atmosphere through your mouth that all the help you need will come. And then you put it out there. Hey, God has given me a vision to do something to bless the community. I want to know if you might be interested in learning more about it. And then you have to share with them the vision. You have to tell them to imagine yourself in this vision. What role do you see yourself playing? And you let them have the buy-in. You
Yes.
let them decide, based on what God is saying to them, how can they fit in to make it successful? And then from there, you just continue to meet. You make sure that, you have your timeline. You make sure that, who's responsible for what.
Mhm. Yes.
You go for it.
Yes. Well, I tell you what, it sounds like it is a well balanced, great event. I want you again to tell us each day what's going to happen. And then we'll talk about when it takes place again, where, and how people can get involved.
Absolutely. So for any of you guys that are thinking about coming, Friday night, we have an economic empowerment feature, pitch competition, TEDx experience style speaker, and a panel discussion. Saturday, Pedaling for Peace bicycle ride, followed by our first signature crab and wine festival. And then Sunday, spiritual awakening, starting off with yoga, meditation, sound baths, and finishing the day with our Praise and Pedals pop-out church service. So something going on each day, September the 18th through the 20th, Portside Park, Portsmouth, Virginia. You can go to our website, www.beats, beatsandpedals festival.com, beatsandpedalsfestival.com. And that's where you can stay up to date with the information about what's going on. We will be putting out the schedule. So if you have your favorite performer that you want to come and listen to, you'll know what time they'll be on. And we're just going to continue to work hard over these next couple of weeks to deliver a very robust and dynamic experience for the community.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit more about the pitch. What is exactly are people pitching, and what is the benefit to those who win or however it plays out?
Sure. So the pitch competition a couple of years ago, do you remember when they used to do the something in the water with
Yes,
Pharrell?
absolutely.
They had a pitch competition there. It was the first time I had ever heard of a pitch competition. And
Yes.
you had exactly 90 seconds to tell them who you are, what you do, and why you deserve to be supported. And at that time, I think they were giving out like a $5,000 prize or something. But they had like, if you made it to the next level, you got a smaller prize. And so I took a couple of my students with me from the daycare, and we did the pitch competition, and we ended up getting a small cash prize. And from there, I just loved it. I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it. I loved it. It was something that allowed business owners a chance to be heard and to be seen. And it gave them access to funding. And so with our pitch competition, it's open to any current or aspiring business owner. You have 3 minutes to come and tell us about your business or your business idea,
Ah,
why this is needed for the community, and why do you deserve to be supported. The winner of our pitch competition will receive a $500 cash prize. And with our newfound collaboration with Black Brand, they're going to get access to ongoing resources to help them build their capacity in their business. They have their B Force Accelerator program that we will be sharing on the Friday night of the pitch competition, and letting the community know whether you win or not, there's still resources for business owners, no matter how big or small. And this is a way that you can, network, you can be able to learn how to properly set your things up so that you're legally compliant, how to get your financial statements in order, access to subject matter experts like attorneys, um, accountants, business plan cultivators, multimedia marketing professionals, all of those things Black Brand does through their program. And so we didn't want it to be something that is just a one day hit them and quit them. You get the money, now what? No, we want you to get the money and then be funneled into a situation that can help you continue to grow, because we want our business owners to be wealthy. We want you
yes.
to remember Safe and Sound and Beats and Pedals. And when you go get all that money, you can come back and say, I remember that I started here. And so now you have the capacity that you might be the next sponsor for the next person that needs that blessing. And then on this upcoming weekend, through our collaboration with Black Brand, they have given us a powerful trainer. Okay, it's going to be called Resonate, and it's this weekend going on. Go to Black Brand's website and you can see all the details and sign up. But they have a national trainer that specializes in teaching people how to pitch their business coming to pour. And two, our contestants that will be pitching on September the 18th, as well as people from the community as a whole. And
Yes.
so our goal is to set them up. We want you to be set up. We want you to know how you can show up at your best. Okay? Because we already got people declaring that they're going to win, Yolanda, and the contest ain't even happened yet. We already got
All
people
right.
talking junk on the street,
Yes.
so we want everybody to be on a level playing field. And so if anyone does think that they would want to come and pitch their business, but they never have thought about that before, they may have some insecurities about public speaking, Resonate would be the place you would want to come this upcoming weekend. This first weekend, I think it's September the 4th or 5th.
Mhm.
This is the weekend you want to come out and get some help with polishing your skills.
Wow.
Because September the 18th, they're not playing no games. Okay. These business owners are serious about the work that they're doing, and they're gonna let the masses know. So that's what we're doing with the pitch competition. It's
That is
exciting. It's so exciting.
awesome. Wow. That is awesome. Oh, wow. So it is in the city of Portsmouth.
So Friday night actually is going to be in Norfolk because we were blessed with a sponsorship from Assembly. The Assembly rooftop co-working space on Granby Street is going to be our host site for Friday night, and we would like to thank Lionel with Digital Builders for setting up that connection. And we appreciate the Assembly, valuing the concept that we're bringing to the community and allowing us to come to their space. If you've never been there, look it up online. They have one of the most beautiful venues
Wow.
in the Hampton Roads area. That rooftop, because you get to see the city skyline, and it's just very well decorated. It's just beautiful.
Wow. And the Saturday and Sunday, will this be in Portsmouth?
Yes, Saturday and Sunday will be at the Portside Park in Portsmouth, located near the Renaissance Hotel.
Yes, very good. Now, I know you're working with a lot of folk, a great team. Is there anything that's still needed, Serena? Volunteers? What uh, is needed beside what you already had?
Yes, volunteers are definitely welcome. We do have some volunteers, but many hands make a light load. So if you want to be able to get in, and I always tell people I love to volunteer because you get to get into all of the nicest places free. You might
Yes.
have to work a little, but the connections, you get to find out who's who the heavy hitters are, who the movers and the shakers are. And volunteering is something that I just feel is such a wonderful thing. So volunteers, if you find value in giving your time, please consider coming out to the Beats and Pedals Festival. You don't have to come every day, and you don't have to be there all day. We just want you to do whatever you can do to keep the community safe and sound. So we still need volunteers. We're still welcoming more sponsors. If you're watching this and you're like, wow, I have a ton of shoes left over from my, back to school event, we welcome them. We're going to give them away, and we'll feature you as a sponsor. We have a need for as many people that feel they have the capacity to give something to give it.
Yes.
So anybody out there, it could be money. You might say, well, I feel compelled to give a few dollars. Okay. We have our Sponsor a Mile for Peace campaign. Our goal is 1,000 miles for peace, and we currently have 837 more miles to go. And so we're really pushing to make sure that we reach our goal of 1,000 miles. So if anyone would like to sponsor a mile for peace from all over the world, please feel free to, support us in that matter. And we'll share the link later in the chat. When I go back and look at this, I'll just drop it in the chat
Very
for
good.
y'all.
Very good. Vendors. Who are some of your vendors?
Oh my goodness. We have so many resource vendors. I can't even remember them all, but I'll tell you the ones that really stand out that are really cool. So we have a program through Old Dominion University. I didn't know until I went to another event that they actually have a dental program where people can get free dental assistance. And
Wow.
so they're going to be coming out and sharing that great resource, free dental hygiene assistance through Old Dominion School of Hygienists. They're going to be there. We have Chris Green with Chris Green Paints. He's going to be out there. He's going to actually be leading a art session for us, a group art session on Sunday. And then he'll be doing live painting on Saturday. We have so many people. I just cannot think of who everyone is. I'm just going to be honest with you. But we have over 40 plus vendors that will be out there sharing all kinds of resources with the community.
That is amazing. Well, look, we want you all to participate. You all that are here in the Hampton Roads area, even if you're visiting here, make sure you all come out to this great 3 day festival. Oh my goodness, I can imagine the work that you put into this. Serena, give us the contact information, website, social media, or telephone number for
Sure.
our audience.
So again, the festival website is www.beats.pedals festival.com. You can also email us at impactminds7 IMPACTMINDS number 7 at gmail.com. And then you can call me directly 757-254-8156. You can text me up there and let me know that you are interested in being a part of the festival. We also are on Facebook and Instagram. So follow our pages. And like Yolanda said, we will follow you back. And that way you can see all of the content that's going out, who all of our partners are. We want to thank you, Yolanda, with the FYI radio show for being one of our media sponsors and helping us get the word out,
Yes.
to the community. We appreciate your ongoing partnership because you have been so supportive from the very beginning. So
Yes.
thank you so much for everything that's going
You are definitely about a good work, and all you all that are part of the team, uh, you all are doing a marvelous job. We want you all that are listening and viewing to please support this organization, the event, and beyond because Serena, she doesn't stop there. She's constantly doing things in the community for us. And I just want to applaud her and her team, everybody that's putting it together. Uh, just marvelous. So, Serena, thank you so much. Is there anything that you need to add before we go?
I don't have anything else to add other than come out, come one, come all, one band, one sound, three missions, 3 days and one mission. Everybody just come out now. Now it's up to y'all. We've put it together. The invitation has been sent. So now it's just up to y'all to show up and show out.
Absolutely. Do we have to do our part now? So we want to thank you so much for being on. You all, the information, I'm putting it on up here right now. Make sure you all participate and support Beats and Pedals Bike Ride, Walk, and Music Festival. It starts September the 19th and just
18.
the 18th. And the night I see September the 19th is the Saturday event, and then on the 20th is the Sunday event. You all just take a listen right now to uh, the information, and we will. You all can please get the information from Serena. Go to her page and find out how you can get. Do you have tickets, Serena? Is there tickets they can?
Yes.
Okay,
Friday night tickets, Saturday tickets, and Sunday registration can all be found on the website. When you go to the website, there'll be a link that you click, and it's a link tree, and it tells you which ticket is for which day.
absolutely. So you all take a listen to the information again.
Bike ride, walk and roll, music and wellness for the community event. Portside Park in Portsmouth, Friday night. Don't miss the Power Pitch competition for your chance at $500 sponsored by Dominion Energy. Saturday, join the Pedaling for Peace bicycle ride, walk and roll. All wheels are welcome. The Crab and Wine Festival, live music from Raw Jazz, Ramanta and Friends. Sunday sound baths, yoga meditation, and reflective walking. Powerful praise and pedals, pop out, church service. Get your early bird tickets, Beats and Pedals, festival.com, September 18th through the 20th.
I tell you what, it's even wonderful. Look, you all going to church on Sunday. It is absolutely marvelous. I tell you, bringing the church to the community is nothing but the icing on the cake.
Yes, to God be the glory. This is for him. This is his event, and he will get the glory out of all of it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Serena. I tell you what, I'm gonna be there. I tell you what, and I'm looking forward to just seeing how God is gonna bless you all and the community. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
All right, you too.
So I tell you what, you guys, wow, I can't wait. I mean, it sounds like it's just going to be a well rounded event. You all make sure you go to the website www.beatsandpedals. It's pedals.com. Now make sure, let me get everything right here. You all make sure you go to the website and uh, uh, support in some kind of way. Beats and Pedals Festival.com. Beats, www.beats, B-E-A-T-S, and pedals, Pedals, festival.com. Oh, wow. So I'm excited for Serena. Like I said, she's in the community hard and strong, and her committees and her teams and the businesses that collaborate throughout the year. It's just marvelous. And we again just want to applaud this young lady. Look, we got some upcoming shows before I go, but I want to shout some of you all out. Sheila Robbins, how are you, beautiful? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Justin, hello. La Peace, hi. Let's see who. Oh wow, Dior, what's going on? Was Solomon? I believe that's it. Was Solomon 99? Humberto, what's going on? Strong, Nina, Shay, uh, Dubin. Is that how you pronounce it? Duvan. Intentional. What's going on? Leon. Hi. Uh, is it ANAS is here with us. Iris, man, it's just so many folk here, and I'm just thankful that you all take your time and be with the girl. Why do you? I'm not sure exactly uh, how to pronounce that. Forgive me if I can't see it real good. Good morning, uh, AKAMARI. Beautiful. Um, Keith, hello. Kiara, what's going on? It's just, wow. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your support. Oscar, hi. Lady Whistler, what's going on? Nello, hello. Let's see. Oh, man. Sophia, hi. I mean, you all are on and popping on this hump day. Nakia, my beautiful, lovely young woman achieving success, how are you? Thank you for joining me. She says, hey, Auntie, I love when they say that. Uh, love to the family. Hope everybody's doing good. You guys up here on TikTok, y'all never disappoint. Um, I think it's Avi. Hi, Avi. And Kiss Nurse. Hey. Let me see. Britton B. I think that's right. I'm going to spell this one CHIOM. Great. GREAT1. And it goes on and on and on and on. So, look, let me give you some upcoming shows because I got to get out of here. I got a class today, and I'm going to tell you all about that when we do our Money and More segment. And we got a whole lot of great things going on upcoming shows and things like that. So look, don't forget, FYI After Dark, we have our young ladies coming back, our contributors with our uh, self care and self love segment. And we're coming together collectively one uh, on one in one place on all social media platforms September 14th. You don't want to miss it. Also, on Friday, y'all, look, I'm going to pop on Friday morning for a few, but our special guest comes on Friday evening for our FYI After Dark special at 6 p.m. We have comedian Skeeter G. Comedian Skeeter G is known throughout this area, Hampton Roads, and beyond. He's been with a lot of greats. He's going to be talking about uh, a single man's experience. Remember, we're doing a men's series, the married man, the single man, and the divorced man. Well, anyway, he's going to talk with us about the single man's experience, and that's going to be Friday, 6 p.m. coming up this week. And I don't want you all to miss it. So please put it in your calendar. And I will announce him coming. So I'll be on a little while in the morning, but at 6 p.m. on Friday, I need you all to join me. And let's talk to Ski to find out what it takes to, what is it like being a single man in 2026? And why are you single? And are you better off being single as opposed to married or divorced? Let's find out from Skeeter. I'm looking forward to that conversation and looking forward to his humor because, like I said, he's a comedian and you know he's going to bring the humor with him. Cryptocurrency is coming. We already have September uh, for our contributor, Jason L. Baker. And we'll give you that date soon. We will definitely announce it. You all want to know as much as you can about cryptocurrency. It's here and it's here to stay. And so we don't want to be ignorant of anything that's, just have come into our world. We want to know, what it is, why it is, how come it is, going to stay. What about our money, our currency, as opposed to cryptocurrency? How does all this fit? And so as we come on and Jason talks to you, he gives you the updates of where cryptocurrency is, some of the stories behind it, the powers that be are behind it, how things are coming together, and eventually it's going to be moving real fast. And so that's why you all should be interested in the cryptocurrency segment. Money and More, like I said, is coming up. We have a speaker that's going to be on, and we need to talk about money in this economy and where it is, what it is, how we steward and manage. It's important. It's important that we manage and steward our money, that we know what we're doing. We educate ourselves about money, and because you're going to need it in order to survive, I promise you. Summer fun. I'm working on a friend of mine to come on who is constantly doing things in the community, has a great, wonderful, wonderful uh, play. He's a playwright and he does plays just throughout the year, great plays. And so we're going to have him on. We're going to secure the date. I'll let you know about that. Don't forget to follow me on social media. If you follow me, I will follow you back. TikTok, Y Hinton, YHINTON. Y'all go over there, please. Don't forget, I told you about YouTube. FYI radio show host Yolanda Hinton and Cristo Records One, CRISTO Records One. Yolanda Hinton or FYI on all our Facebook pages, LinkedIn, our Twitter, YouTube. You can find me on all those platforms. So anyway, look, I'm going to see you all. You all are definitely a great blessing to the show. You all show up, and I'm so pleased and happy to have you. Let's see. I think ALIYA. I don't want to mess up any names. Nunya, how are you? AV, what's going on? Thanks, AV. Um, you all are so wonderful. I'm doing good, and I hope you're doing fine as well. I'm going to see you all. Don't forget, Fun Friday. I'll be on for a little while, but in the evening at 6 p.m. on all social media platforms. I want you all to have a pleasant, pleasant day, okay? And again, I want to thank my special guest, Serena Mann, and all that she's doing. And look, don't forget, if you want to be a special guest, intern, or sponsor, what can you do? You can Gmail me, email me, FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com, or inbox me right where you are, and I will respond. We're looking for some folk to just fill our calendar for September and October. And so, hey, if you fit the bill and you feel like you have something to say or talk about, make sure you reach out to me. Kiss a nurse. Is that how you pronounce it? Hello. So, look, see you all later. Um, Gotta say goodbye. I always say goodbye to TikTok first. TikTok, because TikTok is TikTok. Okay, see you on Friday.
Where I am now.